Welcome back to the Popcorn Hour. I'm Matt, and this is James, and today we are debating on movies and whether or not they are Christmas movies. And we will talk about what our criteria are for being a Christmas movie or not. But we are taking the top 15 most debated movies on whether or not people think it's a Christmas movie or they don't. And if you have any other opinion, that's fine. Or if you have any other movies that you tend to watch on Christmas that you don't consider Christmas movies, let us know. But
yeah, because I like one movie that's not on this list that to me is a Christmas movie is the first Harry Potter.
okay, yes,
Like I feel like that I can just throw that one on there, but I feel like after the 3rd to the 7th, Halloween.
Yeah. So and we'll that is one of them that's not on this list that did want to talk about. But if you want to know what we watched, go watch our previous movie news because we're filming this in the same day, so we're not just going to rehash it. But so we can go ahead and get started on this. So, in my opinion, what makes a movie a Christmas movie is if you consider it a Christmas movie just because there's a setting that's Christmas related or it's around the same time as Christmas, that's fine. But I think for the most part, these movies are like for people that say, they're highly debated and have been debated over many, many years. And I guess most of these have like a Christmas setting, which makes it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think if you watch a certain movie on Christmas, around Christmas every single year, there's usually a reason behind it, like a core memory, or like you watched it with a family member that may no longer be with you, or something like that, or it's just like a feel good movie that just always puts you in the mood for Christmas. Those types of movies. Obviously, like you have those Netflix Hallmark movies that are straight up Christmas, plus like the cult classics, and just classic Christmas movies altogether. So like Elf, It's a Wonderful Life, Santa Claus movies, like those are without a doubt Christmas movies. So we're just kind of going off of movies that are kind of like on the fence. Some people think they are, some people think they're not. I think either opinion is fine if you think about it, but yeah.
I have another one that's not on this list actually.
Okay, well, let's start with Harry Potter since you already brought it up. So the first couple of Harry Potter movies were released at the middle of November, and then they started being released over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think, yes, the first couple would be considered Christmas movies, not just for that one scene where it's like it's Christmas morning and things like that, but
it's just whimsical. There's
something about like the setting that just makes it feel Christmassy.
It's so lighthearted until it gets really dark.
Yes, yeah. But it's just like there's something about like the Hogwarts Great Hall where they all eat and stuff that just kind of gives off Christmas.
It's everything just feels warm.
Yes, yeah. So I do consider those kind of on the cusp of Christmas movies. Mm-hmm. Just the first couple. I did rewatch them all. And the later ones, like pretty much starting at Goblet of Fire. Not so
I was
much.
Gonna say the opening of Goblet of Fire is like dark, but like Prisoner of Azkaban, I feel like the start is kind of Christmassy
a little bit.
It looks just cold, and then like the third act, it's just dark. Yeah.
So I was listening to another Bertcast. So his podcast, he had Cody Rhodes on. And I guess Cody Rhodes is a huge Harry Potter fan, and because he asked Bert what his house was, and he was like, "I could tell you, you're a Hufflepuff." And then he goes into like this whole explanation about it, and then Bert's like, "I've never read the books, I've never watched the movies," and he's like, "I could boil it down for you," and he just rambles off like just parts about the movies and stuff like that, and he's like, "If you really want to get started on Harry Potter, if you've never seen him before, you can go ahead and start with Goblet of Fire." He's like, that's the movie where boys become men. And I was like,
that's a weird one to
That's a weird way to describe Goblet of Fire, but I agree.
The opening.
Yes.
The opening?
No, just the entire movie. Because like Harry just gets into this giant like competition that like death-defying almost, and where I mean he almost dies in every single one.
Yeah.
But like I think 4, it's like a theme throughout the entire movie. So yeah, I was like, I agree with that. 4, Goblet of Fire, boys become men. And I was like, that's weird, but
that is also like when he kind of grew up.
Yes, yeah. The only thing I don't like about the movie is his hair.
Yeah, that one he had the worst hair. In that
Yeah,
one.
it was horrible. Horrible.
It was like just
yeah. But the first couple, yes, I agree, could possibly get somebody into the Christmas spirit, and then maybe just stop at Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah,
for Christmas related.
Yeah, like second you start to get a third act, just turn it off.
Pretty much, yeah. So the way I'm gonna do, I guess that could be considered an honorable mention. You got another honorable mention?
Deadpool 1. Most of the movie takes place during Christmas.
No. Well,
all of the movie takes, because it takes place during Christmas and then a year later during Christmas.
Okay. I don't agree, but I can see where you're coming from because they go through every holiday.
Yeah.
During that one montage scene.
But it takes, because remember when he left during Christmas?
Yes.
And then he showed up a year later during the next Christmas.
Okay. Actually, I did see that movie on another list that I looked up. So, okay. Yeah.
And then another honorable mention, I'd say Nosferatu.
The newest one? Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I couldn't comment on that. But
I mean, it takes place during Christmas. Okay. And it just... I feel like a lot of movies like that are... I wouldn't even say it's not the Christmas season, it's the winter season. Mm-hmm. And it takes place during or like around Christmas, but because they talk about it a few times. But it's very snowy and just wintry. Like it feels like an old Christmas, like reindeer and sleds and stuff.
I would say if it just revolves around Christmas, in my opinion, I don't think it's necessarily enough depending on the movie.
I don't think Deadpool, I wouldn't be like, that's a Christmas movie. But it has a lot of Christmas in it.
It does, but I feel like it needs to, for me personally, it needs to put me in the holiday spirit. And Deadpool does not.
Nope. Nosferatu doesn't.
So,
even though that came out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I feel like it just, for me, mostly, it needs to put you in the Christmas spirit. Other than like the ones where you have like a core memory to it, where you watch it every year because of said reason or whatever. Like if there's a specific reason that's not related to the movie as to why you watch it every year, then yes, then you can consider it a Christmas movie. But for the most part, like I feel like it has to, just having a Christmas setting like in a weird spot of the movie is not enough for me. I feel like it needs to have it throughout the entire movie in order to feel Christmassy. It needs to put me in the spirit. So we're going to go through this list. I have 15 movies. Some of them I have not seen. Some of them most of them I have seen. But I'm going to give a little bit of information about the movie. A reason as to why some people think it is a Christmas movie. And a reason why as to some people think it's not a Christmas movie. And then we can just talk about it. So starting number 1, probably the most debated one. Die Hard. Came out in 1988. It's about an NYPD officer battles terrorists in a Los Angeles skyscraper on Christmas Eve. The reason why people think it's a Christmas movie, obviously, set during a Christmas party, features Christmas music, and themes of family.
Trying to get home for the holidays.
Yeah, kind of come together. And a reason why is that people think it's not a Christmas movie. The plot has nothing to do with Christmas for the most part. And then it's fundamentally a hardcore action film.
Do you want to 3, 2, 1 these?
Yes.
With a yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
I
barely.
I wouldn't watch this. I'm not a big Die Hard fan. Like I like Die Hard, but I'm not like huge in Die Hard.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna watch it in any other month besides December.
True. And I think for me, a lot of it has to do with the fact that like this is probably the most debated one, and a lot more people think it's a Christmas movie than not.
I feel like every year it kind of gets a little more up there.
Yeah, but like yes, it's set during Christmas party, and I think this reason here it like says it all as to why it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It features Christmas music throughout the whole movie.
It does feel like the Christmas season.
Yes. And then like the family coming together, trying to get home for the holidays, things like that. That's a major part about the holidays where a lot of things go wrong during that time. And obviously something goes wrong here.
Like Snape taking over a tower.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of things go wrong in this movie. I mean, a terrorist takes over a skyscraper.
The only thing I don't like about Die Hard is the oversaturation of Die Hard copy movies.
Mm-hmm.
So repetitive.
It is really
There's
repetitive.
like 2 every year. Yeah. 2 or 3 every year. But, I mean, if you have 2 movies every year copying your movie, you did something right. I like...
I'm filling up my water bottle with another water bottle.
Okay. I like Die Hard, but I'm not a Die Hard stan.
Die Hard's one of those movies that I will not put on myself.
Yeah.
I'll put it on if it's on.
Yeah.
Or like if I'm on YouTube TV or something.
I will never do that with A Christmas Story because I know at some point Dad's going to put it on.
Christmas Story is a movie that has to be watched on Christmas morning, in my opinion, for me.
Well, also the one thing I hate, there was one time where I just hated that movie because every year it's on cable for 24/7 all of December.
Yes,
and there was a few Christmases where it was just on all day, every day.
I think I remember one year
it was just
first couple hours of us being awake, we had watched it like 3 times.
Yeah, I was like, bro, it was December 3rd.
And yeah, then I was kind of like, all right, we need to. No, it was on Christmas morning. It was on Christmas morning. It was like we woke up, turned it on, opened presents, got breakfast started and ate, and then by the time all of a sudden
the Bellardinis came over, or like after they all left.
It was still morning. It was like by noon. We had watched it 3 times, and it was just kind of like, all right, we need to change it. 2 is probably my max.
Yeah,
on Christmas Day.
My favorite though to watch like the week of Christmas is
Jingle
when we
all the way.
That, but probably It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah,
I just like going to see that in theaters every year.
Yeah, we need to
gets better.
We need to figure that out.
I think 21st.
Okay. Yeah, because we were talking about it the other day, and I tried to look to see if it was playing at the Regal, and it's not. But yeah. All right, number 2, probably another top one that's highly debated every year, Gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a teen that accidentally unleashes a mischievous creature in his small town. Why they think it's a Christmas movie. The whole story happens during Christmas, complete with decorations, gifts, and winter vibes. Why it's not a Christmas movie. The tone is more of a horror comedy than holiday cheer, and Christmas doesn't drive the plot. We'll do 3, 2, 1.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
He gets whatever they're called. Are they called Gremlins? I haven't watched this movie in forever. Are they? I thought they were called something else. Okay.
I think
like the actual creature I thought was called something else.
Oh yeah, that's something else.
Yes, I can't remember what it was, but I believe he gets it for Christmas as a Christmas present, and then yes, the theme the entire time
it just feels like Christmas.
Everything revolved around them. Everything around that movie is Christmas.
This one I'm almost on the edge on because I feel like I would. No. I wouldn't watch this probably any other month but December.
Yeah. I haven't watched this movie in forever. Maybe I'll watch it this year. I don't know.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
But I just preferred Critters for some reason.
Yeah. The idea of this movie is very interesting. Mm-hmm. I like the opening scene and like the weird rules that these little creatures have is interesting.
I remember I hated Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2 is really bad. That one's really bad. Yeah, I don't
think I'll ever watch that one again.
No. But yeah, I agree. It's a Christmas movie. Number 3, Lethal Weapon. It's about 2 mismatched cops team up to take down a drug trafficking ring. Why people think it's Christmas, takes place during the holiday season and uses Christmas music and imagery. Why it's not. The holiday is just background flavor. The story is pure action.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. No. I watch Lethal Weapon any time of the year.
Yeah.
And I don't think about Christmas.
Yeah. I
think it's just kind of like...
I don't think I ever noticed that there was Christmas
I didn't either. I've kind of been like, oh, that's just like a Christmas song. Okay. But like, it's almost just like, oh, that's just there. Because to me, it's just on par with like I love those like buddy cop movies like Chips, Super Trooper, Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon, Rush Hour. There's Men in Black. There's so many.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the Lethal Weapon show?
Mm-mm.
It's very funny. The first couple seasons, it's very funny. Like I think Damon Wayans is starring in it, and then there's another guy. I don't know his name, but like he makes the show. Like those two together made the show really funny and really enjoyable. But it's a good show. But yeah, I've never ever considered Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie.
I was just realized like the other guys. There are so many buddy cop movies. We haven't had one in a while. Maybe The Nice Guys is the last one.
I didn't like that movie. I don't think so. But you're right. I don't think we've had at least a decent one in a while.
Let's Be Cops.
Let's Be Cops is a good one. That's a good one.
Jump Street.
Yeah. I don't know. All right, number 4. We're definitely going to agree on this one. Batman Returns.
Yep.
Batman fights the Penguin and Catwoman in a gothic, snowy Gotham. People think it's a Christmas movie because Gotham is fully decorated. There's a giant Christmas tree lighting, and the story takes place in December. While people don't think it's a Christmas movie because it's dark, strange, and thematically far from a traditional Christmas film. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a
100%.
weird thing with Tim Burton. I really like Tim Burton. People don't like him. But to me, I kind of almost just had this realization now. To me, every Tim Burton movie is a Halloween and a Christmas movie to me. Like I feel
he
like
kind of blends them together.
Like
a
I
little
feel like
bit.
I feel like I can easily watch. I like to watch it like a trilogy, but I can watch even though he didn't direct. He just produced A Nightmare Before Christmas. But Frankenweenie, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas. I might watch it again. I might watch it again for Christmas. Like I feel like all of his movies I can just easily throw on for both. Like Edward Scissorhands. Even like Dark Shadows. Even though it's just predominantly like Halloween. Both the Batman movies.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones that he produced, Batman and Robin, Batman Forever. I feel like I can just watch his movie, Beetlejuice. I feel like I can just watch them both.
Both holidays, yeah. I agree. Yeah. Some of his animated stuff I don't like. Most of his animated stuff I don't like. But I do like Beetlejuice. I like the Batman movies, even though they're not great. But they're fun.
I feel like he thrives. Like everything just blends perfectly well for his animated stuff, but his animated versus his live action stuff is so just different to me because it seems like in like Edward Scissorhands and Dark Shadows or even both the Batman movies, it almost just feels like he has a select few people that really understand the script and understand his vision, and then just people that have no idea what's happening, and they're almost just like they're just acting like how they normally would, and it almost just makes these characters stand out. But with his animated, there's like none of that. Like everyone, it's just him. Yeah, it's just Tim Burton. But like he really thrives with his miniatures and his still paintings and stuff like that he does for live action.
I agree. Like he's very
very
innovative, and yeah, he's very much like knows what he's doing. But it's not for everybody. So yeah. All right, next one. I haven't watched this movie, but I've heard about it. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. released in 2005. It's about a thief turned actor becomes embroiled in a Hollywood murder mystery. Why people think it's a Christmas movie. The holiday setting is constant, and writer-director Shane Black uses Christmas thematically. People think it's not a Christmas movie because the plot has nothing to do with the holiday. Christmas is mostly aesthetic. Based off of this information,
I know that there's a cult following for this being a Christmas movie. And like I emphasize cult following. Not like Die Hard. Die Hard's just kind of like a, like it's not like a cult. But like this one, I feel like you're really like definitive it is or it isn't.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay. You have your answer?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
No, because I mean, I feel like it's just one that you can kind of just watch whenever. I don't really know. To me, this is kind of like Lethal Weapon. I don't really know if, like, it's just kind of like an aspect.
None of the posters or pictures of the scenes really depict Christmas whatsoever. So, there's one out. No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No. Okay. This one is a weird one to have on this list, and I don't necessarily know why. Iron Man 3. Tony Stark faces PTSD and a new terrorist threat known as the Mandarin. And I guess people think it's a Christmas movie because it's set at Christmas. Themes of rediscovery and personal growth fit holiday motifs. And people said it's not because it's a Christmas or a superhero blockbuster with no Christmas-driven storyline. 3.
I think there's a Christmas-driven part of the story.
No, I don't. Well,
he just wants to be home for Christmas with Pepper.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna go no, but
I think the only Marvel one that like I could consider, even though none of them really take place during Christmas.
Age of Ultron.
No, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Okay,
it's the only one.
Well, okay, so I feel like the thing that throws this movie entirely out of the loop is the third act entirely. The whole third act just fully drops the Christmas part.
Well, yes, and leading up to the third act.
Yeah, like the last 20 minutes of the second act.
Yeah.
It's very cold, wintry, and all of a sudden it almost just feels warm.
And there's also like that scene with the holiday. They're at the holiday like Christmas dinner thing, which like is just kind of there to keep a certain person out of whatever's going on.
I think I'm going to change my answer, actually.
If you say it's a Christmas movie,
I'm not going to say yes.
Okay.
But I'm going to say, I mean, it works if you put it on during Christmas. I'd be like, yeah, okay.
No,
like it.
I don't think so.
Like around the Christmas season, I wouldn't like be opposed to watching it and thinking of it as a Christmas movie. But like I can watch it any time of the year.
Yeah. I
like
agree.
if I go with the intention of trying to put me in the Christmas spirit, I could do it.
Isn't it the opening scene New Year's though?
It's a New Year's party of like 99.
Yeah, it's a New Year's party.
And then it just goes into Christmas.
Yeah.
Like kind of, and then it goes really, really hard into Christmas.
Yeah.
And then it totally drops it.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, I don't think I can.
I feel like it's one of those like I feel like there's certain movies you have to watch at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
This is one that you watch either just before December or at the like first week of December. Like if you're going for getting into the Christmas movies, I feel like you got to start off with these maybes, like Lethal Weapon. Maybe watch around Thanksgiving, like right after Thanksgiving, and then just kind of watch these. Maybe have a scene of Christmas or something like that. And I feel like this kind of fits into that gray spot.
Yeah, I can see that. Next, we've already kind of talked about it a little bit, but Nightmare Before Christmas, another one that's highly debated.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King, tries to take over Christmas. People say it's Christmas because the central plot revolves around Christmas traditions and Santa Claus. Why it's not, the atmosphere and style feel much more like a Halloween movie. So 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Yeah.
It's that. Yes.
This one's both for me.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And the whole plot, he's trying to take over Christmas.
Yeah.
It is definitively a Christmas movie.
I feel like it is more of a Christmas movie than a Halloween movie.
Oh, yeah.
But
definitively a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Next one. Edward Scissorhands, another one that you already talked about. A gentle, artificial man with scissors for hands tries to fit into suburban life. People think it's a Christmas movie because it contains an iconic Christmas scenes and themes of acceptance and wonder. And people say it's not because the story spans more than just the holiday season and Christmas isn't the focus. 3, 2, 1, no.
Kind of. I'm going to put this one in the gray area. I think you could... I prefer to watch this during Halloween, but I feel like if you're going into like right after Thanksgiving, you could throw it on. But I this is not one that you watch like the week of Christmas or something like that, or like
some people
close to Christmas.
Some people I could see.
Yeah, but like just for me, no.
Not.
I really like the score. That's one of my favorite scores from a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah, I think the themes for the most part are more Halloweenish. And not very Christmassy at all.
It's more of an insight on Tim Burton.
But if I think about it, because I haven't watched Edward Scissorhands in a while, there are like some of my scenes that I do remember, have been related to the Christmas parts. So I can see why some people yes, but for me no.
But like the theme isn't about like Halloween like or Christmas. It's like Tim Burton expressing like how he felt is
true.
Like a kid and a teenager or a young adult.
Yes. Okay. Yep. I can definitely see that. All right. The next one we have is Trading Places. I actually really like this movie. A wealthy broker and a homeless man have their lives swapped as part of a cruel bet. People say it's Christmas because it's set during the holidays, features Christmas party chaos and commentary on generosity. People say it's not because it's primarily a social satire, not a Christmas-themed narrative. I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes, but this is also one that you could just throw on at any time of the year. This one also kind of reminds me of War of the Roses.
Okay.
I'll kind of throw that one in the mix. I feel like that one is kind of similar to this. Like you can throw it on and be like Christmas time-ish, or just no. You just turn your brain off. You like you can watch it anytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a fun movie. Mm-hmm. I like that movie a lot, and that
one's on par with like See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Yeah, and it is definitely one that they do play during Christmas time because that's really the only time I've ever watched it. Is like if it's just on.
That era of comedy was just really funny. Like Coming to America.
Mm-hmm. I really like Coming to America. That is a good one. Yeah. I like that a lot. All right. Number 10, Rocky IV. Rocky Balboa fights Ivan Drago in a high-stakes boxing match. People say it's a Christmas movie because the climactic fight literally happens on Christmas Day.
You can't win.
Yeah. People say it's not Christmas because Christmas has nothing to do with the plot or message. It's just the date. No.
Nah.
Not a Christmas movie. It's not. There's not enough of it for me to say.
No, I never thought of it. Never even went into my mind like, oh, this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Honestly, I think I'd rather watch the first one on Christmas or around Christmas.
Why?
No, the second one. Second one is more family related.
Okay.
And it's just like winter the whole movie.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there's not enough themes for me to actually consider this a Christmas movie at all.
Just definitely Rocky 3 is the most like summer movie.
Yes. Yeah. I like Rocky 3.
Rocky 3 is my favorite Rocky movie.
It's really fun.
You don't like Rocky Balboa or Rocky 5? I don't hate Rocky 5 as much as most people.
I don't necessarily hate any of the Rocky movies.
I don't like
some of them
2.
Are bad.
I like 2. People love 2. I don't like 2. Yeah, 5, I can't explain why it just fell for me. But I mean, the whole like him losing everything was kind of dumb in my opinion. But it was just kind of like meh.
Yeah,
that's there.
Yeah, true.
But like they really just don't want anyone to remember Tommy the Machine Gun at all. I don't know why.
I don't know either. All right, number 11, DC's Shazam. A foster kid gains magical superpowers and becomes a superhero. Set in the winter, people say yes because it's set in winter with Christmas decorations everywhere, themes of family and belonging. Okay, sure. Why it's not. The holiday setting is just ambiance for a superhero origin story. No.
I would say I feel like this is just another one of those, like so much of this movie is like around Christmas. I mean, I feel like you could just throw it on Christmas or any time of the year.
Yeah, but it's not one of those like...
It's not just overbearing with like Christmas.
Yeah, I've never heard of anybody being like, yeah, this is one of my top Christmas movies. It's not even a good movie, really.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's definitely gotten worse the more I watch it.
Yeah, I think I've only seen it like 2 times.
I haven't seen the second one.
Second one, I fell asleep during it, so it was really bad. Second one's really bad, but it was cool to see like the whole, Marvel family, kind of get their powers. Not Marvel, but like
Captain Marvel,
like his family all coming into one.
Did you ever
superhero
watch
team?
Shazam and Superman versus Black Adam?
Yeah, it was kind of disappointed because it's
only like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I thought it was a movie because if you watch the movie, yes, that part's only 20 minutes, and then it goes into something completely different. I think it was like Sergeant Rock or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was disappointed because it like that 20 minutes or whatever is actually pretty decent.
I liked the opening a lot.
Yes, I do too.
It's too quick, but the thing with that is that was the middle of when they were losing the licensing for Captain Marvel, and then they weren't, and then they were like back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So he really just didn't have a definitive name.
Yeah.
So during the movie, they keep calling them both.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
because they didn't know what was happening.
I think I prefer
Captain
the stories. No, I like Shazam better.
I like Shazam better, but he just can't say his own name. That's the only thing that unless he's like, yeah, my name is Shazam.
Yeah. I think I prefer when Shazam is Shazam with all the kids put together into one, rather than the individual heroes. I think I like that better than, it just being like the kid that turns into Shazam. I'm okay with it, but like I prefer when it's the whole family together.
Okay. I think I prefer it when it's just Billy.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, either way is fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's a cool character. Interesting.
Yeah. I when I read.
I feel like it makes more sense for it to be all of them, but
yeah, when I read Flashpoint, they were all the kids come together as one, but I think the movie is just Billy Batson.
Yeah.
So I think I like the comic better than the movie in that aspect. I think the comic is better than the movie to begin with.
I don't like the art style of Flashpoint.
It's a little weird, but
it just kind of throws me off.
Yeah, but I don't think Shazam. I would consider Shazam a Christmas movie whatsoever, at all. All right, next we have Eyes Wide Shut. Another movie I haven't watched, but it's about a doctor who wanders through a night of secret societies and erotic mystery. People say it's a Christmas movie because it takes place at Christmas time, filled with constant holiday lights and parties. People say it's not because the themes are very un-Christmassy: alienation, sexuality, and secrecy.
I feel like Stanley Kubrick kind of just... I feel like you can put on a few of his movies around Christmas. The Shining.
Really?
I feel like I wouldn't mind to put on The Shining around Christmas.
I don't know.
Definitely Halloween, but like I wouldn't mind put on Christmas. 2001, any day, any time of the year is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those are really like the only two. But this one, speaking of this, I broke a rule that I was not supposed to break. I bought a Criterion, and it was Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh.
It wasn't on the list, the one I made of the ones I saw, and I saw there was one left, and I was like, no one's going to know if I buy it. So I'm going to buy it.
Now they will.
Yeah. So I bought it.
I guess you'll hear that at some point next year.
Yeah. And you got an answer?
Based off of this and having not watched the movie, I'm going to say no.
I am also gonna say no. But I mean, I feel like it's not like a wrong answer to put it on.
I don't think
around
any
Christmas.
of these are wrong answers as
No.
far as like that. It's totally subjective.
The only one that kind of throws me off is Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, that one was weird.
That one
and Shazam. Actually, Shazam and Iron Man 3. Like, those are ones that I'm like, I would never consider those.
But I'd say Eyes Wide Shut. No, it's more of the underground stuff. That's the movie. Yeah, I don't really know if this movie would put anyone in the Christmas spirit. I almost said a spoiler of the movie, but
yeah. I'm gonna look up another list too because we're almost done with this list. But
I mean, we've been recording for like close to like 40-ish minutes, I think, at this point.
Yeah. Hang on. All right, the next one. These last three, two of them I haven't watched. One of them, not like I don't know. American Psycho is the next one. A wealthy investment banker leads a double life as a serial killer. People say it's Christmas because it features Christmas parties and holiday set scenes. People say it's not because it's one of the least Christmas spirited movies ever made. The holiday is incidental. I'm gonna say no.
No,
it's definitely Halloween. It's it's all year round in my opinion.
Yeah, because I mean it's not a drama.
True,
it's a satire comedy on Wall Street guys. Like it's the one thing that I've noticed a lot of people don't really pick up on is it's not glorifying like these types of people. It's making fun of them. That's also the point of the book. It's a dark comedy. Mm-hmm. It's not a drama. It's not. The movie doesn't really take itself that serious.
No,
and that's why it's so like charming because it's just a dark comedy.
Yeah, it is definitely a like if you look at it, it's on like a streaming service. I think it's on HBO Max. It's in the comedy section. Mm-hmm. So
the movie is just funny.
Like
it's a funny movie.
Yes.
Like, why don't you get a job, Dan?
Yes. Have to be square.
Yeah. Don't just look at it. Eat it.
Yes. I gotta return some videotapes.
I need to return some videotapes.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's a Christmas movie. Next one we have is The Ref. It's about a burglar who holds a bickering couple hostage on Christmas Eve. Why it's Christmas. The entire story is on Christmas Eve and deals with dysfunctional family holiday stress. Why it's not. It's a dark comedy where crime and conflict overshadow typical holiday sentiment. This one's on the fence for me. Based off of this is a movie I haven't watched, but based off of this, I could see both sides.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw this one like in the middle.
Yeah, I would too. The last one on this list is a movie called Brazil. It's a dystopian, bureaucratic, fights a totalitarian system in a surreal nightmare world. People say it's Christmas because set around Christmas with holiday imagery as a backdrop. People say it's not because it's bleak dystopian satire with no holiday themes. No.
I'm gonna say no because I feel like this one's kind of on there with. It's kind of like it's around like the Blade Runner, the Fugitive, Judge Dredd, like around that, like future dystopian type of thing. The Running Man,
yes,
the original one,
yes.
To me, I can see. I don't understand why, but I can see the aspect where it almost feels like Christmas because it's.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I could see it, but
if you
throw dystopian in it, I'm gonna automatically say no. In my opinion, like dystopian's a weird genre.
Yeah,
that like it's so bleak in all of those that
I feel like it's definitely changed over the years because I guess the perfect example is Blade Runner 2049 and Judge Dredd and Dredd. Mm-hmm. Like that, the old dystopian almost feels Christmas-like and whimsical-ish.
Okay.
But then now dystopian is just its own. It's really changed, and now I feel like it's more Halloween.
Yeah.
If anything, if it's a holiday.
Yeah. Okay. I have two honorable mentions. Terrifier 3. Okay. It's pretty much set like Christmas time. I can see why people would put it in a Christmas movie, but I don't necessarily consider it a Christmas movie because it's like it's a lot. It's it's a lot. There's definitely a lot of themes of Christmas, but it's a rough watch.
Yeah, yeah. It's got a lot of Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, it really does have a lot of Christmas, like a lot. Everything is rolled around Christmas, but it's just so strange, and so messed up. Everything about the movie is messed up.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Terrifier is just a weird thing.
Did I say 2?
No. Oh yeah, you said 2.
I did 2. I just said 2.
I don't think you said 2. What was the other one?
Krampus.
That was one I was going to throw in here. I think it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I feel like Krampus is just kind of like forgotten. I mean, the movie itself,
not that great.
But like the idea and the character of Krampus, I feel like it's kind of been forgotten.
Because isn't it like Santa's brother? He turned evil. Yeah, because I think in what is it, Red One, the Rock and Chris Evans movie, like Krampus's part is there, in like a weird satirical way, but yeah, I'd say Krampus would be considered a Christmas movie.
I don't know why. Evil Dead, Halloween. But there's just something about that first one that just kind of feels a little Christmassy.
Okay. Yeah.
I had another one that was similar to Krampus, I think. I could one that I guess maybe I could see if people are thinking about it. It may be Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Okay.
I feel like just a lot of winter movies to me, because like winter is Christmas.
Yeah, and that definitely helps if the setting is wintertime, because it does make it feel very Christmassy, just because that's when it gets cold and snowy and frustrating to be outside, in my opinion.
I like the snow.
I don't. I can't stand cold.
What the hell is that movie? I think it was Will Smith. The one where he's like a dog sledder. I think is it Will Smith? It's he's like does like a dog sledding race.
Balto?
Is that what it's called?
No. You ever watch Balto? It's an animated movie about a dog who goes to get he has to go get medicine for this girl and becomes a hero. It's based off of some like a true thing that kind of happened. Like Balto was a real dog, I guess.
Is this it? I think this is it. If this is it, I was completely wrong. It's not Will Smith. Yep. This is it. Snow Dogs. I watched it a lot.
Oh. Okay, now, yeah.
I didn't realize it was a Disney movie.
Yes. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I feel like if the large setting is winter, I'll give it to you. Because like if I just see I feel like snow is different than winter though.
Yes,
but if it is winter, then all I'm thinking like, oh, this is around Christmas then.
Yeah, like definitely like the bleak skies and
the dead trees.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, definitely kind of gives Christmas vibes. Like it's that way right now, and it's cold and
it's gray.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's very cold.
It's cold this weekend. I didn't have my fleece. It was freezing. So in the reserves, and I had drill this weekend, and I was so irritated on Saturday because another unit was using the drill hall for their Christmas or their holiday party, and so whenever we had to do formations, we had to go outside, and so like half the formation had fleece jackets, and I did not, and so I was sitting out there almost like half the day, just like freezing, and then even the building inside there was like no heat, so it was cold all weekend, and it was very irritating.
Did you have a whoopee?
No.
I like those blankets.
I do too. Elizabeth hates them. I love Whoopies. They have Whoopie jackets that I wanted, and Elizabeth was like, "No, I'm not getting you those." But yeah,
but
that's you got any other movies?
No, I think that's all the ones that come to mind right now.
Okay.
But you got anything else?
Nope. We can see our movie news on Friday the following week. Let me check the calendar. Following week.
While he pulls it up, you can see all of our social media stuff and our other listening platforms at the top of the description. And yeah, that's
okay. Yeah, I don't. Maybe not the following week. The week after, though, will be It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, but we'll see.
So, yeah, let us know if we had any answers were wrong, or if there's anything that we missed. We'll try to bring it up in the movie news for next week. And no matter what happens tomorrow, we had today.